Welcome back, welcome back. You definitely ain't gonna be able to see it. But not the smartest man in the world. But when the sun comes out, right? Like it is now, it's not super bright, but it's out. Usually when the sun comes out, you can't see the stars, right? So what I'm looking at, I don't know. Cause it's really, really bright out over New York right now. And this star has been over New York all night. And now it's bright in the sky. And I can't see any other stars except this one. Oh man, I don't know. I'm not the smartest man in the world. I will truly admit that when it comes to astrology and Star Wars and stuff. I just learned what I learned and moved on in life, like everybody does. And we where the fuck? You just don't know everything because you're not smart like that. You're not supposed to know everything, I guess. You're supposed to know what you know in life. Where the fuck? Yo. So I was watching this dude that be showing the TikToks and stuff, and he had a lot of videos with like these UFOs and that old crazy stuff. And usually I don't watch all that stuff because I already did that for years, you know what I'm saying? So it's not much that has been disclosed that it's like back in the day, like, there it is. I'm like, what the fuck? Thought I was going crazy for a second. So, and but I have been every now and again running into different people like that, and just so much information on that stuff. And then when I mix it with the Lord and everything, like how the Lord said he has his angels go in these circles upon circles, and they have eyes all around it. Well, seeing that I got brought up in the 80s and the 90s, and that's when the UFO thing was popping. I like Star Wars. That was when it's the X-Files and fucking everything was about space then, sort of like now. And so, as I began to learn these things and compare them to the Bible, I said, yo, a spaceship, the circle ones sound just like what they describe in the Bible. It's a wheel on a wheel. Because they always say it's a circle, a little orb, and then they say that there's the metal's around it. And then the metal around it has all these little lights on it, different lights. And I said, I'm older now, and I read the Bible a little, not all of it, but I read Ezekiel and all these different things, like Enoch, and just different references of what angels look like, and all these things. And then I heard about the thing that I just described, the wheel upon wheels. And I don't know if that, the way the Bible kind of describes it, is the thing, the wheel on wheels, is alive. It is an angel. I think that's what it's saying. But also, um, there's just so many things in the Bible that are so close encounters. Like, I think it was, who was it? The way they described Jesus or Emmanuel when he dies, and the way they describe it, he ascends to the clouds, and it's always a cloud, get it? And then someone flying up in the air. Well, I don't think my Father wants you people to see him, or anybody. And you know, what better way to hide your ship than have it like make clouds under it? You know, like Goku, he used to fly around on a fucking Nimbus, the flying cloud. You know, like that's from like ancient times. They thought Greek gods and motherfucking demon dudes flew on clouds and shit like surfers. You know, like the Silver Surfer. You know? Kind of get my drift? And then I match it to the words. Nothing's new under the sun, and my Father did everything first. And I said, alright. It says man's capable of doing like godlike things. If we all put our minds together and stuff. And so much that the Most High had to come down and stop us from building stuff. That Babylon thing. See, people don't understand. The Babylon Tower thing, I don't think it was a tower. Cause alright, think about it like this. Anyone that reads about these people from back then that was building this tower, look at these people as so smart, right? You're telling me these really smart people believe they can keep building all the way up into the firmament, and then what? And then what? Just reach the ceiling and what? Punch your way through? Well, I don't think that was gonna work. So why would the Lord blow some building up and say you just can't come up here like that? Because it wasn't a fucking building, bro. I'm not a dumbass nigga. They always show the building of Babylon as a big ass circle. You know what they always show in circles too? You ever seen Stargate? You ever seen that old movie? Nah, that's 80s and shit. Y'all don't know nothing about no Stargate. Y'all know nothing about that. See, this is why the sci-fi shit ain't new to me. And why I don't really bring that up, because I grew up on that. I was one of those that didn't believe in the faith. I didn't completely believe in God because I believed in those things. And you can't believe in both at the same time. Duh. Why? I'm sure one of you are like, that don't make sense. You can believe in both at the same time, but both of them are explained to us in different realities. If God's real, there's no aliens. There's only angels and demons, and there's no getting outside the sound of fucking horns and the firmament. So if there's a big ass glass between us and the whole galaxy, it doesn't matter what fucking ships they got, they can't come here. Nothing can get through the firmament. So if you believe in God, you kind of can't believe the alien thing because, you know, but you can, because my Lord said that he locked fucking spirits down on earth forever, and that there's fallen angels and all these things that are locked down here forever until he comes back and pummels them or whatever he's gonna do, lock them up. And you know, yeah, when I actually paid attention to what all these scientists said and how they actually invented the shit they invented, it wasn't because they was pure scientists, jackasses. These niggas was magicians. These motherfuckers was, alchemy ain't just about alchemy, bro. These niggas was studying witchcraft and shit. What do you think they did? You think they end up being so desperate and wanting to be the best scientists in the world that they would contact the fucking demon and then ask the demon, how do I build this? I want to build this because I know you're smarter than me. You're a fallen angel demon thing. You know everything, or at least know a lot. A lot more than man. A day. Some of the greatest fucking scientists in the ancient world say that's how they came up with their ideas. They were playing around with the hocus pocus. The reader shit. That's why I don't fuck with readers. Well, you know, I do, but I don't. I ain't saying I don't fuck with y'all, but I'm telling y'all to be careful who you fucking with. Cause I realized, dude, why the fuck would only the bad team get help like that? And then, you know, I studied the Bible and said, oh, look, Abraham and Moses and all these people had angels come to them and fucking tell them what to do exactly for the Lord. Some of them never even seen them. They talked to them and all these other things. So it's like, I'm like, all right, well, that means the good team gets to talk to their team, their invisible team and shit, and ask for help. Because the Bible did say we're fighting against wicked spirits, sound the horns, in high places. Get it? So that's what he says man's greatest foe is. Duh. That's why I say no man and woman's my enemy. You just don't like me. I have enemies, but it's not because you're my enemy and I want to hate you or something. No. That dog is adorable. Look at him. What's going on, homie? He was chilling. He said, what up? That reminded me of this morning. I was going out, getting a little morning coat or something. I was doing something and I seen this. Oh, yeah, I was going for a little walk in the morning. And I seen this lady walking a dog and I, hey, doggy, just like that. And instead of like not barking, that thing turned around slow, looked at me and jumped at me and barked at me one time, turned around and walked off. I said, all right, my nigga, like, okay, this is your block. I ain't mean to walk up on your mama like that, saying hi to you. Like, animals are so funny if you actually pay attention to them. Like, they really are. But, you know, they're not. It's just a dumb animal. Anyway. So as I put all these things together in my mind, and starting to move towards a merger of the belief in both, like I said, I didn't believe all this angel stuff and all it worked the way it works. And then I'm learning and realizing why all these things happen and why people can't destroy me completely and why they be getting done dirty. Sound the horns, sound the horns, sound the horns. It's because I've always prayed. I've always prayed. Maybe not super good, but like I said, and like that thing video said, when you mean it the most is when you mean it, and that's when he hears you. And when people hurt me, I don't pray against you and say, I want you to be hurt. No, I'd be like, yo, I used to love people so much and I used to compare you people to me and think you're not wicked. So I used to always ask the Lord, please make them stop. Please make them see what I'm saying to them. Please make them understand the truth. Why the fuck is... I guess they just can't see. I guess being blind, it really is really so deep. And it's not. Most motherfuckers ain't blind to the truth. They just don't give a shit. Because they haven't got punched in the face by the Lord yet. Life and time hasn't happened yet. And as time goes on, my father said you're going to pay for all your sins while you're alive. Everybody thinks they're worrying about hell and shit. Sometimes I don't even believe in hell. I think, just like the Bible said, it's for the angels. It's for the wicked angels. Why he need to cook your ass up for eternity? For the simple fact that you're not going to be allowed upstairs would be the worst thing in the world. And then not get your new mission, go to the new creation or something like that. That's crazy. Or to know the Lord doesn't love you because you're a fucking scumbag. Like when it's all said and done and everybody's standing in front of the Lord and everybody knows he's real, could you imagine the disappointment you're going to feel in your heart when you're standing before him and you're like, I can't even lie or nothing because he already knows my book of life is open right there and everybody's just looking at me that I've ever known. They're watching me on the Megatron, standing there looking goofy and stupid and shit. I know I'm gonna be up there looking stupid. I'm gonna be up there salty. Especially if they show everything. I'm gonna be mad as hell. We all been through sins. We all had failures. We all did shit that we don't particularly, the fuck. But that's why the Lord has forgiveness. That's the point. That's the point of being able to tell the truth about yourself to someone. Being able to trust people. It's the point of keeping people's secrets and all these things because it gives you favor with Him. A lot of people don't understand what being good is for. You really think it's just for down here. Everything we do down here adds up to something up there. Everything you do. Your thoughts, everything. Moving, breathing, every single thing you do, the people you're around, the people you're not around, the people you help, the people you don't help, every single thing we do. Hold on. Wow. A lady just asked me to help her park her car. She was like, she didn't want to hit the back of the front of the other person's car, so she said, "Can you stand behind me and tell me when to stop?" Just like I said, bro, you see how I'm talking about everything you do. And then a stranger that barely speaks English asks me to help them. I could have been like, "Man, I'm going to work. I'm already late." But I'm like, nah, all I gotta do is stand there and tell you to stop. I don't need to speak Spanish or nothing. All right, good. Come on. It's 2 seconds out of my life. Fuck this job anyway. The fuck? Be late to doing what? Sweep the floor? Dirty ass floor's gonna be dirty every day anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on in the world. Like, Father says, no man will know. And no man, I don't believe any man's going to know when it's the end. But I know that a lot of crazy shit has happened in the world. And I don't need to know everything. I just need to see what I see. It's getting harder. It's getting worse. Like everything just went up again. Things are costing more money again. I just went and copped a Dutch and it's just $1.50 for one. I say, yo, bro, we definitely about to stop smoking. Like you literally paying to put yourself in the grave now. Like these niggas is wailing, bro. I'm like, yo, that's one of the first things that's one of the tricks I be using on the people that got stronger will than me that want to stop smoking. I always tell them, like, yo, look at it like this, my nigga. Every day you buying them packs of cigarettes, if you die from cancer, the company got you, nigga. Not only did they make you, pay for your death, they killed you. You know, they ain't kill you. They got the warning labels, so they warned you. But still, it's like they double get you, bro. Like you paying to be up out of here. Oh, that's what's up. That is what's up. Starting off the day good. Blessings for blessings. That's what I mean. Like I just said, man, I forgot what I was talking about because this is popped in my head. Do nice things for nice people, and other people do nice things for you. You're not always supposed to expect it to come back from the person that you did help. Like, it took me a long time to learn that one. Like, that's what held me to the people that were hurting me in my life. Because I'd always be like, all right, I helped them mad good. Like, there's no way they're going to overlook this. There's no way they're going to leave me out to just the cold. There's no way. You know what I mean? Nobody else is doing this type shit for them. Nobody. And nah, man, if any, all it takes is just one, someone not to be real, which is it's normal. But then two, a lot of people be tricking people into hating the person they're cool with. That's the majority of this. Like, it's pathetic. It's really pathetic, man. Do good in the world, and the world will do good to you. Not all the time, and I ain't gonna lie to you like all the rest of these dudes do. See, that's another thing I realize make a lot of people not have the faith in the Lord, because they always automatically say, all right, God's real, and if you believe in God, everything's good in your life. Yeah, right. My life has been fucking hard the whole time. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been hard the whole time. I've had plenty of good, you know, I had a lot of good days and years, and I spent a lot of good moments with a lot of good people, had a lot of good talks, met a lot of good women, met a lot of good men. But, you know, just those people, they didn't last in my life because I had to move around because of the fucking betrayers. Because I was too stupid to see who I should be around and who I'm just hanging around because they're like me. Yeah, it was like my bad self, the sinful shit. That's all we ever did was the sinful shit. Like, I'm starting to realize, like, I'm so glad that I found the Lord. I'm glad I found these rules and these ways. I don't even care if I don't complete everything and be super pure, and it saved my life already countless times from so many countless situations. Like having discipline over yourself and actually committing to something, and like people see me and I'll be like dressing up or whatever, and I'm not even really dressed up, like, and it's just they be like, yo, what's up, you chilling, you seem man happy. It's just because I'm confident, I'm happy with my life. Like, even when I'm sad, like I will always have a moment of the day where I'm just like, man, whatever, we alive, we did it, we here, it doesn't matter what happens. All the things you wanted to do, you did it. Anyway, all love, all praise to the Most High. I gotta go to work.